Hey Planet Poke people, what's going on? It's me, DeoGenZ, here with Pokemon of the Week. Leading us off this week is a wonderful video response to last week's set, Garbodor, and that's from Jason Famine Jugen, and you can click on the video that you're seeing here to go and watch this full battle. Basically, he uses two of the Pokemon of the week that we've already spoken about, Garbodor, and now today, Lickylicky, and he uses them in a good combination. He's got great type balancing between Garbodor, Lickylicky, and Shiftry, which later comes out. Recommend the battle highly. It's awesome to see, and we're going to find out what you can really do with Lickylicky, which he does utilize in part, especially with that Dragon Tail, which is the first part of the Tongue Tripper set. So Lickylicky, this big, taunting, bubblegum, almost Snorlax lookalike, has only one weakness and a lot of HP to work with. Plus, it holds the niche that's very valued in NU of Wish. What does Wish do? Well, it used to be that it gave 50% of your health back to whoever was the recipient of the Wish. It takes 2 turns to set this move up. But now, in Black and White, they switched it to it actually matters the effort values you put into your health stat. So that's why in the effort value slot, we max out health. For the defense and special defense, I chopped up the rest of the 252 and split it accordingly. This way, if it's special or physical, Lickylicky will be on this field for quite some time, especially if you include leftovers. Having Protect on this set allows it to automatically get a Wish with no worry. And Heal Bell helps out your team immensely as well, because if you've got annoying status damage like paralyzation or poison that you'd like to get rid of, but you didn't bring a berry, or you can't be using items in that battle, then Heal Bell will be a perfect supporting move. This Tongue Tripper is a trip up to your opponent because while it may not be making the main offensive onslaught, it will be working on the sidelines to pump up your team and all the sweepers that you thought, oh, I'm never going to see that thing again. It's got poison. What do I care if my opponent retracts it? It's done. Well, Lickylicky can Heal Bell, then he can Wish, and then he can send those health receivings onto that sweeper that was damaged by poison. So you can rebuild a Pokemon that was almost taken out with Lickylicky on your team. You just have to know you must include Dragon Tail or some other offensive move, because if you don't, this Tongue Tripper will become taunt fodder. So what else does Lickylicky have to offer in the ways of its abilities, or even another set that's coming soon? Oblivious. It will not be confused, so that's good for resisting opponents who try to stop your wishes by just making you hurt in confusion before you even get Protect or any of that going. And Cloud 9 is a canceller of weather effects, so if you know you're going into a weather battle for a fact, into a competitive match that allows for weather effects to be had, maybe you want to bring this. Maybe you want to stop their setting up with weather, or automatic unleashing of thunder with complete perfect accuracy every time. For set 2, the kick-ass bubblegum, we're gonna chew bubblegum and kick ass with this Lickylicky, which not only does its whole body look like a massive hubba bubba, but it also looks to be blowing a giant oblonged bubble out of its mouth, if you look at it that way. But anyway, the other thing you can do that is massive about this poke, it may not have the best physical offensive stats base, no, but it has one of the largest explosions. So invest in HP, invest in attack, and make it a balanced set with defense and special defense, so you still have that staying power on the field. Beware the fighting types. It is its only weakness, but it's not something to take lightly when considering Sawk. If you're looking to put some counterbalances in your team to swap out and confuse your foes even more, you might want to consider bringing along Misdreavus. This way, when Sawk gets ready to sock to your Lickylicky, you switch out to the Misdreavus and it absorbs the blow with no backlash on HP for you. And likewise, if a Ghost goes for Misdreavus, you can come back in with Lickylicky, and it will be ready to do some serious power whip damage, or set up with the Curse. Since you've got the free switch, you might as well set up. And this is awesome because Curse not only powers up attack and defense, but lowers speed. You'd say, normally, why is that a good thing? Well, Gyro Ball is directly influenced by how weak your speed is. So the less speed, the greater the hitting power. And since we've been talking about a lot of bulky Pokemon of the week over these past weeks, maybe it's time to assemble a Trick Room set, which takes all these normally heavy and slow, not things you're going to expect to set up on you fast Pokemon, and switch it around on your opponents. If somebody records some battle footage of that, I would really enjoy seeing that. The great offensive thing about Lickylicky, once you do set up with the curse, and also if you're more eager to attack than you are about boosting your defenses, then you can go ahead and switch curse for Swords Dance, which is a 2-stage increase instead of a 1-stage increase, so you'll be doubling the power of your attack each time for more offense. But the nice thing is there's many offensive moves to choose from. Here's only a slight selection. Hammer Arm is a fighting type, Zen Headbutt a psychic type, and Earthquake a popular ground type. And speaking of ground types, if anybody wondered why for both of these sets I included air balloons, I thought, oh man, wouldn't it be funny if this gigantic fat ass came onto the field and was able to not only absorb whatever ground type attack was coming towards one of your electrics or steels, but wasn't phased by it at all. And then that again would give you a free curse setup. So you get 2 chances to set up curse free if you can predict very well what your opponent's going to launch. If you are seeing a ghost type coming, send out Lickylicky. If you see maybe a ground type with air balloons, you've got that covered. And if you want for more damage power, go with Life Orb. You've got plenty of life with investments into HP. And if you're going to detonate and pop this bubble, Explosion's the way to go. At the end of all of its attacking and defensive onslaught, that would really piss off your foes. It would all blow up for naught. But that is the Pokemon of the week. Let me know what you think below in the comment section, and keep on responding with those video responses because those are awesome. Love to see how these Pokemon actually work in the practical sense since I don't have much time myself. I'm DeoGenZ, reminding you to subscribe to Planet Poke for more of this and all other awesome content created by this network. It is epic. So go subscribe to that and check me out on my channel where there's Russian Minecraft and a Pokemon Coliseum walkthrough that I will get back to eventually.